In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the 2-out hit here brings in Brandon Belt to bat next.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his side.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Oh, but the feet of the shortstop is off the mark.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Hunter Pence, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win. Now the double steal is on here. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 3-0 game. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Standing in now, Jeff Samardzija on to Forsythe covering, and that ends the inning. Jeff Samardzija gets the start for San Francisco in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that lost 15 games last year. You know that had to bother him in the offseason. There's nothing more than he'd like to do than to shake that 15-loss season from a year ago.
So striding forward now, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty B, they've come out guns a-blazing so far in this series. Won the first 2 games of this series in blowout fashion. Nothing they'd like more than to win Game 3 of this series and continue their hot winning ways.
Yeah, Dan, there's been a fight at the bat rack. They have really come alive on the offensive side and look to continue that today.
This is on the ground over to first. They'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
Hard hit ball to second, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. That's
what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Here's Corey Seager. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Turner leads off first with 1 away. Ready on 1 and 2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 0-1 the count. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. 2 out with a man at first. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3 and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. Giants out in front here, 4-0. Here's Kelby Tomlinson. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D. Covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kemp has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order, but they're in front 4-0.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
So here's Matt Kemp now. His past meetings with Samardzija. He's totaled 4 hits in 22 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Lifted down the line in left. Pence will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And let's take a look at Hunter Pence. A 5-tool talent. Yeah, that's right. 5-tool talent. It's an acquired taste the way he goes about getting it done. But bottom line is, Hunter Pence is one of the better players in our game.
Digging in, Yasiel Puig. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him, so that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. McCutchen is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Evan Longoria.
At the plate, Evan Longoria. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot for Evan Longoria. First home run of the campaign for him, and that'll give San Francisco a 5-0 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Into the box, Brandon Belt. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Kemp on the run, and that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
The left fielder, number 6.
Stepping in, Hunter Pence, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Pence playing here in his age 34 season. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of this.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run home run off the bat of Hunter Pence. Second home run early in the year as this lead swells to 7-0. Into the box now, Brandon Crawford. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Row, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Now here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Giants on top, 7-0. Now in the box, Logan Forsythe is past meetings with Samardzija. He's got 2 hits in 17 at-bats.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First delivery to him on the way. Looked like a cut fastball there, and all he can do with it is foul it off to the right. And he misses with it, 1-1. Looking at his career totals, Forsythe is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Batting ninth,
Andrew Toles will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
number 60, Andrew Toles.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hats off to that one.
Center fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Samardzija gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And a neck-high fastball that time. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. 2 out, nobody on. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Scott Alexander answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Alexander.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Kelby Tomlinson.
First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Alexander, the former Royal, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
Jackson.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Taylor coming on. 2 down.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to center. Taylor is there, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Standing in, Justin Turner. He reached on a single in his first try.
Justin Turner.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Turner has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
And there's one away.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Seager. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I'll tell you, There was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Count now a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Still 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And that misses 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
The 2-2 one more time. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Longoria is there. 2 gone. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. The 1-1 home. Fouled off. To third. Longoria's there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Ready once again, Andrew McCutchen. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a drive by McCutchen. Hit well out to deep left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
So in now for San Francisco, Evan Longoria is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Most good breaking ball hitters will hit good breaking balls. In that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch that was down in the zone, and he handled it really nice.
Smoked on the ground left side, and into left field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Giant So here's Matt Kemp now. He leads off from the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Giants have elected to...
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Has been overturned, and the batter will...
In now is Yasiel Puig, as Samardzija will get ahead of him here with strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on the first takes care of him. Two very quick outs to start the home fifth.
Now batting.
A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty here with two men out. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Tomlinson gloves it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first five. We're through five. Now at the plate, Hunter Pence. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's going to be a base hit for Pence. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark, that's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
So striding in, Brandon Crawford. His line includes a single and a fly ball and two at-bats thus far. Fouled away. Line towards center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The relay. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at two on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Stepping in now, Jeff Samardzija, and he fouls this one off. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Line drive to center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Into the box now, Kelby Tomlinson. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Taylor is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Now batting, Austin Jackson. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Hit back up the middle. On to Forsythe covering, and that ends the inning. Next up for Los Angeles, Logan Forsythe will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
1-1 the count now. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And sometimes when you're down like they are, you've got to find a way to spark your offense any way you can. Now they've got the leadoff man on base and the starter working from the stretch. We'll see if this ignites them a little bit.
Chase Utley will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
26, Chase Utley.
And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Here comes the 1-0. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. His past meetings with Samardzija, he has 7 hits in 26 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Runner back standing. Forsythe leads off second with nobody out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike 3.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
And it's fouled away. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hot shot down the line. Up with it is Longoria. In now, Justin Turner. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A pause and the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Here's Corey Seager. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Behind 0-2 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Sent on the ground out to second. Tomlinson fields it cleanly. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They're on the short end of an 8-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Pedro Baez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Pedro Baez.
Digging in now, Buster Posey. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Buster Posey.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. Oh, and he misses it. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep to right center. Puig giving chase. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
On the move is Taylor. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely.
The first baseman, number 9.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Belt. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And not in time as the run scores. A tag, and he is out at second base. And a costly decision there as it's a double play turn to retire the side. Digging in, Cody Bellinger will start off the inning for the Dodgers with Matt Kemp waiting on deck to follow.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And now a pitch on the way. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And this will be taken in by Longoria for the first out.
Left fielder.
Digging in once again, Matt Kemp. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Got him.
And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. In there, strike 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. And this can happen sometimes when these two rivals get together. I think he's taking exception to the direction of that last pitch, and I don't blame him one bit. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Jackson is under it. In there, a base hit. He pulls into third safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
Barnes at third with 2 away. Scorched to third. Longoria's got it. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit. Trace Thompson will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Behind 0-2 now. Now another 0-2. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Yimi Garcia comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Yimi Garcia.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And the 8th will start with a bang as this should be extra bases. The relay throw, and he'll scramble back to first safely.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
And it's in time. How about that? Crawford nailed trying to take second.
Clearly, they were hoping to be aggressive and doing some running tonight, but I think they're going to need to adapt now. It's not.
Play ball. Let's play ball.
The 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with one away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Hey guys, that's his second hit of the game. He's also got a good chance at getting a W on the mound. I mean, this is stuff you do when you're 9 and 10 years old, not when you're in professional baseball.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Barehanded for one. On to first as they get the double play. Stepping in, Chris Taylor. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. So stepping in, Justin Turner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This pitch is popped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try and go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Oh, and he misses it.
It looked like he had a great jump on the ball. Was going to bring it in, no problem, but something happened as he approached the foul line, and it went right by him. It wasn't a routine play, but he'll tell you he should have had it.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And nearly. Turner at third. Seager at second with one away. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Now batting.
Next for the Dodgers, Matt Kemp. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Popped up. Crawford moving to his left. And that's the third out. Dodgers strand a couple. And the lead. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder.
Leading off for San Francisco. Center fielder number 16, Austin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's down to third. Turner's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buster Posey, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Belted high in the air out to left. Back goes Kemp. To the track, to the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run for Buster Posey. First home run of the campaign for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Striding in once again, Evan Longoria. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. High in the air out towards shallow right. Puig is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. In now is Yasiel Puig, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Puig takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He comes across to score, and the gap shortens, but still plenty of work to do.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Way in front of a great slider that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Logan Forsythe. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. outside for a ball, 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed, 0-1. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. McCutchen on the move. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
11-3 the final score in this contest. The Giants posted 11 runs on the score.